Chapter 11 Constructions. Construction of similar triangle. Case 2. Similar triangle to be constructed is larger. So here we will take one example. The example is like this. Construct a triangle with side 5 cm, 6 cm and 7 cm, and then another triangle whose sides are 7 by 5 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. So let us first of all draw the triangle whose measurements are 6, 7 and 5. So we can take any one of the length of the side as base. So let us take say 6 cm as the base. So you can give any name. So let the name be say BC. So here I am marking BC equal to 6 cm. So we'll start from here, this 0 marking 0 to 6. So this is our BC. So this is B and this is C, and the total length is in this case 6 cm. So this is 6 cm. Now next what we will do is we'll draw an arc of 5 cm from B. So this is our scale. Now we'll take with compass, will open in length equal to 5, and from B draw an arc of 5 cm like this, and then the third side is of 7 cm. So from point C we'll draw an arc of 7 cm. So again this is our scale. Here we are having the scale. We will take an arc of 7 cm. So here we have taken arc of 7 cm. So from here we have drawn an arc of 7 cm, and let the point where they meet be A. Next step, we will join A and B and A and C. So this is A and this is our B. So join A and B and then join A and C. So our AB is 5 cm and this AC is 7 cm. Now next what we have to do is we have to construct a triangle which will be similar to this but will be larger than this and will be 7 by 5 times of the original triangle. So what we will do is now, so what you have to do is draw acute angle CBX. From here we will draw acute angle. So this is acute angle CBX. You can mark X somewhere here, and so this is acute angle CBX. Now next important thing is you have to check out what is the fraction given to you. Here the fraction is 7 by 5, is improper. So you can see that the numerator is bigger here than that of the denominator. So whenever you are doing construction of similar triangles, whether you have to construct a smaller triangle or a larger one, so the fraction which is given to you may be proper or improper. In that you have to see which number is bigger of the numerator and denominator. So here you can see that the numerical part is 7 and the denominator number is 5. So here 7 is bigger than 5. So what we will do is on ray BX, this is our ray BX, on ray BX we will draw 7 equal parts of any length you can take. So from here we will draw 7 equal arcs. You can take a length of any radius. So from here we will start. So this is the first one, then second, let me draw like this. So from here this is third, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and just mark them as x1, x2 till x7. So this is x1, x2, x3, this is x4, x5, x6 and x7. Now the next important thing which you have to do is the fraction which is given to us is 7 by 5. In this, the number whichever is in the denominator, that always you will join with c. So what is the number here? 5. So we will join x5 with c. So remember that again, whether the case here is similar triangle to be constructed is larger. It may be similar triangle to be constructed larger or smaller. In both cases, what you have to do is whatever number is there in the denominator, that you will join with c. So here 5 is the number, so we will join x5 with c. So let us join x5 with c. So here this is our x5 and this is c. So we will join them. So we have joined x5 with c. Next thing is that what is the fraction here? 7 by 5. So it obviously means that if we divide 7 with 5, we will get a number bigger than 1. So our new triangle will be bigger than the original triangle. So what you have to do is just extend this BC. So we can extend this BC. So extend like this. Okay, next step, what we will do is, what is the fraction here? 7 by 5. So we have drawn a line from 5 already. Next we will draw the line from 7 and parallel to x5c. So the construction which we will do is here. Draw x5c parallel to x7 c dash. So this is the construction which you have to do. Draw x5c parallel to x7 c dash. So now what we are going to do is we'll put our compass needle at x5 and draw an arc of any length. Here, suppose any length you can take. So let's draw an arc, and you have to start from the ray bx. So this is the ray bx and it must go till the ray till the line segment x5c. In fact, in other way, you have to just find the this arc length of this angle. Next, what you have to do is, what is our number? 7 by 5. So from 7 now we will draw whatever length you have taken of this arc, same length you will take from x7. So this x7, from here you will draw an arc. So this is the arc. So now next step, move back to the arc which we made originally. So this is the arc. So now next we will measure the same from here, where from the ray bx, and cut this arc. So the length of this arc and the new one should be equal. Now they are equal. Next thing what we will do is we will join x7 and this cross and extend the line segment till it meets this line, extended line BC. Suppose let this be say BCY. It will meet the ray BY somewhere at C dash. So let us do that one. Join x7 and this. So here we are having. We'll just join x7 and this cross. So this is we have drawn, and mark this point as C dash. Now next thing what we'll do is next construction that we'll draw is we'll draw C dash A dash, C dash A dash parallel to AC, C dash A dash parallel to AC, and for that what you have to do is just extend BA. So these are extend this BA is there, just extend it. So here we have extended BA here. Now next thing, whatever here what we have done, we have made the two angles equal. They are corresponding angles, and the same with the help of arc. Same we'll do here also. Put the pointer at point C and then draw an arc of any length of your choice. That must be equal to the angle here. Actually is the arc length of the angle. Then next, with the same length of the arc, put your pointer at C dash and draw another arc. This time you cannot take arc length on your own. Whatever arc length radius that you have taken, same we will take from here. So next, we will measure the length of the arc, put the pointer at one end and the pencil at the other end. So same we will do here. Put the pointer at on ray BY here, from where the arc is starting, and you can cut it here. So next step, join C dash and this cross and let it go on moving till it reaches, suppose here, because it reaches the ray BA somewhere at A dash. So let us do that one. Join C dash and this cross. So this is our A dash. Now the triangle A dash B C dash is our required triangle. A dash, triangle A dash B C dash is the required triangle. So this is the construction of a triangle which is similar to a given triangle but larger in size. And what you have to do at the end, just you can shade it, because it is always better to shade the required triangle. So this is our required triangle is A dash B C dash. So we'll shade this one. In board exam also you all must shade it. So this is our required triangle. And how can you know whether your the triangle which you have obtained is correct or not? First of all, these two should be parallel, and here also these two should be parallel. Next thing is that because our fraction is 7 by 5, which is larger than 1, so our required triangle should be bigger. Here you can see that the required triangle is bigger than the original triangle. Original triangle is ABC, but required triangle which you have got is A dash B C dash, and that is bigger in size.